With ArcGIS Pro 3.4 and above, you will probably notice that the versioning tab is always active if you have a version workspace in your contents, in your map. So we can leverage that with tasks and call some of those versioning commands that can be embedded as well. Let's see a typical workflow. The first step will be to create a new version, and as you can see, it's fully embedded within the task. It's also pre-populated with the name of the version, so I can just add the additional text before, maybe description. I can then see that the behavior, the permission is set, and also the behavior to change to the new version. So all I have to do is press run, and as you can see, it created a new version and switch to it. Now a typical workflow will contain some editing steps. In this case, we're just going to create a single feature, a single point, and once we're done, press next step. Reconcile is also embedded. You can see that the behavior is also preset here, and we can press run to reconcile. Once it's done, we can move to saving our edits. You can press run to save, and then we are in the post, which will push our edits from our version to the default version. So we are posting, and the next step is automatic. It is to change back to default. So once post is done, it's automatically going to go to the next step, which is to switch to the default version. So as you can see, it did that and closed the task, and now we are on the default version. Let's see another command that relates to versioning, which is to change version. To see that, I'll use another task that is for quality workflow. So we launch that and we'll just look at the first step. So the change version, and as you can see, the version displays a list of versions, and they are filtered already for me. They are filtered to versions that have the word work in them and a version that are owned by myself, now the administrator, the admin user. So that makes it easier to switch to the versions you're interested in case there's many more versions. Let's look how some things about designing those tasks so you can do it yourself. We'll start with the first task. The first step was to create a version. You can see that the behavior is preset, and if we look at the action and edit it, it's embedded. You can see that we have a prefix for the text here. We set the permission access and the behavior to change to the new version. So you set that here, and all your users will see this type of behavior. The behavior, of course, is set also for the task. So another one is the reconcile. You can reconcile by attribute or by object, by row, and you can also set those parameters for reconcile. Of course, it's trying to reconcile now. So when we are on default, that's why we get those error messages. Then we save edits, I think, and in the save edits, you can also add a verification action to make sure that you created or modified at least a number of features before you go to the next step. For post, there's nothing to really embed. There's no parameters, just to press post. This one is set to auto proceed. And as you can see, if you press the action, there's nothing to embed. Then we have the change to default. That's also a command. There's no parameters here. The only thing is we set it to automatic. So once it's done, it will basically exit the task. We completed that task. For the quality assurance workflow, there's the change version. The behavior is preset. And on the action, if you go to the pencil, you'll see that we have the word work also preset here. If I were to delete that, you will see that there's actually many more versions in this workspace. But of course, we only want to see the one that have the string work in them. I also preset the owner to the admin there. So we'll see less versions, and that will make the workflow more efficient. I hope you like this video. Leave a comment, and I hope you find it useful. Thank you.